Welcome. Let's see what happens here. Planning on doing a few videos, create a bit of content, just having a bit of chat, just doing a bit of explaining, let's say philosophy. There's quite a few people that find it interesting, or have an opinion to give on it. What really got me into it was one book that I got from someone from a bar, 50 Philosophies Everyone Should Know, I think was a title of some sort. First one called Battered Brain, which basically means or comes down to that the human brain, we know so much about it currently that we do know that it could be hooked up to a computer, hooked up to a scientific machine, and feed simulations, feeds, how do you say, nerve pings, um, and give what you see, what you nerve pings, um, and give what you see, what you feel, what you hear. We know everything goes through the mind, goes through the brain. Everything gets created there. So the mind could be in a battered brain without you knowing it. Everything could be just simulated for you, just given to you. Even though you are a single brain, you can still just be given or fed a reality. After that, I think what's quite important to ask is, would you still have this, or still make the same decisions, still do the same thing? The answer is no, then you got a problem. Then you need to reevaluate your life. You actually have to, regardless if it is true or not, do what you're doing. I think the second one was Plato's Cave, where it describes where reality for quite a few, well, I'd say reality for beings would be strapped next to a wall. Your head, your arms, everything hooked up next to a wall. You can't see anything except for what's right in front of you. And what's right in front of you is just a wall with shadows walking up and down, being moved up and down. Another philosophy goes down to say that if you were to be released from these shackles, or if you were to break free from these shackles, to turn around and see that all these shadows on the walls were only created by beings behind you walking around with little figurines and a fire casting the shadow onto the wall. And then you, in fact, had to go outside this cave to see that this reality is full of color, full of lights, full of life. How to explain to these kind of people what it is outside? How can you describe to these people which has only seen this inside of the wall, only seen these shadows? How could they ever understand what the outside looks like? Yeah. So what I've really found interesting with philosophy is just to see how everyone sees something different, how everyone's got their own little different opinion, and in the way they are correct for it. They are right. See what's that now? Now. I think someone tried to phone me now. Well, I see that I'm going to post this video now on a few philosophy groups, actually just to try and get a few guys to join maybe in. Let's say try to do this time. South Africa. We do this an hour earlier, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, whatever is relevant to you. I think we are general time +2. But then otherwise, come to this Docker Radio channel I have, streaming like music all the way through. And see you guys again tomorrow night.